Greetings, fellow Kingsters. It is I, Juliet Adelaide, aka Mrs. Sexy, to give you a little update on what's been going on with my social media and whatnot. I've had some problems with Instagram and Facebook lately, you may have noticed. I have had no violations with either one of them. Instagram has now pulled two of my pages. My Mrs. Sexy Juliet Instagram page that I have like 21,000 followers on was pulled 5 times by Instagram and put back up 4 times with an apology that they had made an error and reposted me that there was no violations, and they were paying me for reels and such. So I'm not sure what is going on there. I think it's a glitch. Will it get fixed? I have no idea. Am I starting not to care? Absolutely. So I just want to let you know I may or may not be back on Instagram. I don't really care at this point. I am on Facebook still, and actually they're paying me for the same type of content, which doesn't make any sense because it's the same fucking company. But there you have it. So I do have other social media. My Facebook page is Mrs. Sexy. I've heard that's a little hard to find. If you type in Mrs. Sexy Book, I think it's a little easier to find. But I appreciate all those that follow me on multiple platforms. My Twitter is at Mrs. Sexy Book. I do have now 2 OnlyFans pages. I have my original paid subscription page, which is a foot, page, and legs OnlyFans account for those with that kind of little kink to them. I do, and that's at Mrs. Sexy Juliet as well. And then I have established a second page, which I basically consider what I put on Instagram. So I put a Mrs. Sexy Juliet Adelaide page out there because somebody had stolen all my other things, I guess. So it's really long, but there's links everywhere. And that's basically just what I normally would post on Instagram. But I'm a little bit timid about posting like my sheer lingerie, my feet sometimes, thong pictures, things that are naughty but not nudes. Just sexy, what I would call my R-rated OnlyFans page. So do check those out. All of my links are on my website, www.mrssexybook.com. And just as a reminder, I do write, I am a hot wife and erotic author. I do write books about my sex life. My original, my story of my journey from monogamy to polyamory is Mrs. Sexy, and that's available on Amazon and Google Play Books, free for Amazon KU. So get out there and read it. You can read the first few pages on Amazon for free, and I actually do make a little bit of change on that if you want to just explore a little bit. If you've read my books, I would appreciate any Amazon reviews. Those have kind of dropped off a little bit, so I appreciate anybody who could just even give it, stars, or just say, hey, I loved it, I hated it. I don't really even care, just to get some interaction going on my Amazon reviews. That would be fantastic. So I do have that one. That's this is my prize and one that I love because it is an erotic true story about how I started my hot wife life, and there's emotion there, there's drama, there's love, there's romance, there's humor, and there's a lot of sex, and a lot of graphic sex. So do check it out. It is very entertaining. And then I do have I continued that series with Mrs. Sexy, Under the Influence, about how things continued, and I have a third book, which is Mrs. Sexy, It's Complicated. So those are my relationships and my sexual encounters that I experienced during my first couple of years as a hot wife. It's been almost 8 years now, so it's pretty exciting. I did also get discovered on Twitter, so to speak, by a publishing company, and I do have a published book with Pillow Book Publishing, which is The Secret Life of a Hot Wife. So that is available on Amazon, Google Play Books, Walmart, Barnes & Noble. So that one is out there a bit more. And it is based on true events, but not exactly true events. It's a little bit of a guidebook for being a hot wife. It will tell people, how to approach the subject with lovers, how to tell your friends what you're doing. And it's kind of a fun little story there as well. So do check those out, and I appreciate anyone who follows me around the interweb. So I hope everybody has a very sexy day, and I'm going to go relax a little while and wait for my husband to get home from work. Have a sexy day.